private detective had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote middle of nowhere area, situated near the far northern Lake Etamipek. Granted, this was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. LMG here. Yeah, back in Kona. Actually, the Kona on Steam. I did get a press copy. I actually own this on GOG because originally they actually had they're just doing GOG on the website because I guess they couldn't sell out on the website if they wanted to do Steam. But luckily, I think they probably made the smarter choice because they brought this over to Steam. It's now on Steam Early Access, and they actually just put up a beta. I actually had done in a previous video, but now they did put up a beta, a little big update with some different changes. But let's just grab some stuff here. Back when smoking in the 70s, when smoking was cool. Yeah, this is early access narrative experience. It's got light survival elements, almost to the point. Yeah, they've actually had little tips and hints there. And they've actually, they redid this up a little bit. Yeah, they did change the color a little bit as well.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed with this one because actually I couldn't run it on ultra high before because it was a little bit too much laggy to record. But we're generally getting about 45, 60 frames on the ultra here, and they're constantly doing that. Yeah, this isn't a beta, it's an official beta, and actually there is big story. It's almost kind of controversial. If the characters can't be unlocked in the journal, okay. You're telling me that. Pick up the
Carl
map.
had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy
Okay, that
industrialists.
might almost be too much hints because I did say on their blog post, people were having a trouble trying to figuring out. I'm like, this game is not that complicated myself, but apparently there's some more hints
Hamilton
if you
is
couldn't
waiting for
figure it
Carl
out.
in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
I will. But yeah, actually, it's not going to be episodic anymore. It's not going to be episodic.
Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern
I'm
country.
grabbing a bottle. And actually, there is something up here now. But yeah, that's going to be 4 games. 4 standalone games. Supposed to have different mechanics, different stories. I don't know if it's going to be Carl into each one. I would assume so, different detective cases. But it could not be up in the rugged north here. It could be somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, so it's actually going to be, the whole thing is going to be about 3 to 6 hours, they say. But generally, I'm going to imagine 6 would be a stretch.
Carl had a lot on his plate. He had to get back on the road.
I know, but there is a chest up here. That is the new thing. So now I can't apparently walk. There we go. Oh. Okay. First aid kit. That's about it. 'Cause I think we have to destroy that gate. I think there's more a little bit of a tutorial on how to get through. It seems kind of odd that there would be a gate on that anyway, but I digress. And they did add something, another mechanic you had to do at the gas station because apparently people couldn't figure out what to do. Oh, the human race sometimes. I don't know. But okay, we're going to go up to the gate
The
here.
journey ahead was calling. The case won't close itself.
Oh, okay, I know. Oh, well, they got a little... See if we can get in here. This is new, but... Oh, what do we got? Sure. It will be good. Okay. Let's read this up. Once quick, sits on an inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Want to take advantage of this? Raw minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Get involved and invest now. Quebec's economic might will be awakened.
Carl had a lot on his plate.
Okay, I know.
He had to get back
The
on
north
the
is
road.
swarming with wolves, caribous, bears, partridges, fox, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures. They're a bit the equal of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Really? The genuine white jungle. Wow, that's kind of racist. Okay, let's get up and get this done. I'm sure we have to combine.
Cutters made quick work of the chain. What better way to investigate vandals than to get into their shoes, Carl, the professional vandal thought,
Ah,
reveling in the irony of the situation.
okay, that is kind of funny.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Okay, there we go. Let's go on.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
I don't think it's probably gonna take about 3 hours to do.
Came to the
About
idea.
$10.
Some
It's
saw
not a
it
horrible deal. It's not a horrible deal. I think it's definitely worth the
to the
play.
region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Yeah, but it's early access narrative though. That's the one thing that always gets me. It's
Not made
like
aware that winter would
they're
come
gonna
out
spoon
this
feed you the
year.
story. By the time you get it out, you're already it's.
Who was the boss up there?
When I like to do these stories, I like to do it all at once, other than a little bit at a time.
Load of the year. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
It's a fairly decent sized map. You can wander around quite a bit. Other than the freezing mechanic, which actually would show up on your left. Now, actually, they got that with yeah, your health, your temperature, your stress, and your weight. So yeah, it does have some light survival mechanics, but it's very light. Nothing like a la Long Dark, which just gets a lot because it's got a Canadian. Hey, same to you, buddy. Likewise, comparable Canadian developer. Yeah, set up in northern Canada. This one's in the 70s though, and we do have electricity. But it's more a narrative-driven story.
The house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself. Spanning several hectares of virgin forest blanketed in eternal snow, the Manistan region, comprised mostly of bellowing caribous and inviolate lakes, wasn't exactly touristic. It was said that the land had harbored the Cree people for thousands of years, but since the Industrial Revolution, it seemed that all they harbored were metal mines. Very few souls claimed the territory surrounding Lake Atamipeg. It could hardly be called a village, an enclave, or a settlement, perhaps. Anything that illustrates middle of nowhereness, bordering the backwoods of the Cree Kingdom.
Okay, we're actually out at
Since
the... Oh, God.
the generals
Ah!
divided the
Oh, okay. We almost died horribly.
couldn't be plucked from nature itself.
Almost died horribly.
Hamilton had recently taken over the place. In fact, the whole region was now his.
Definitely a beautiful looking game.
Milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Okay, let's head in. Okay, I kind of like how they changed this. They changed this up so I didn't automatically... Like, when you walk in the door, before you even see anything, it's like, oh, there had been a disturbance. And that would kind of annoyed me, because I'm like, I didn't even see anything yet. Place is a mess. Okay. They don't actually have a note there, so they've changed that as well. They added this. That's new. I like that. A little bit of a thing there. Makes it seem like more like a store. Whoa.
Explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Ah! Oh, they've actually changed up how the way this goes, too. I like it. Because that actually happened later.
The transformer had gone up in flames, snapping that wire in the process. Carl figured he would have to wait for an electrician to ride a unicorn through the wilderness to come and repair it.
And they changed that line as well. I like that. It doesn't make a lot of sense because it's like, oh, it's a dire situation. I'm like, not really. You could just go in your car and you'd be fine. Or go inside. It's not freezing. Okay. First thing I do, I want to get the power back on, I think, because it's a little dark in here. Still no lights, or do I gotta go fix that first? I gotta probably flip the breaker, I'd imagine. If they change this a little bit, okay, I'm actually intrigued now. Oh, wool's running off again.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Okay, we're gonna go get... Oh, that is new as well. I don't remember seeing this last time. So we could actually save that out here. Combine, why don't I just get... Sure. It's kind of like I should be able to... Okay, that's just being funky. Remember, this is early access, so you run occasionally across things like that. That could just be me not knowing.
The door was locked.
Ah, we forgot the key. I forget things like that. So they've already changed it up a little bit. So if you have you played it when it originally came out on GOG, or you're a Kickstarter backer, they've changed quite a few things. Okay, get the key. Is it still here? Well, it's not.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Okay, temperature 89%. We're doing okay, though. Let's see if that goes up.
You
Get
don't
some
leave
ammo.
ammunition out in the open like this? Was Gilles Lachance that careless?
Duct tape.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing...
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
...had seen a share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
There we go.
When removed from civilization.
Oh, they moved the garage key to here. Ah, okay.
Finding the key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much.
Okay, and they moved the note over here. That'd make a lot more sense.
Gilles Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to.
Okay, he's gonna swing by Dr. Beaupre first.
Had moved up his appointment with his physician.
Okay.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Okay, so they could actually turn the pump on earlier, but that seems to be just locked, I guess. There you go, yep. There's not a note for the cash register anymore, but I remembered how to use it, so...
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Oh, that's nice. So let's actually check, see if we can check the journal. Okay, yeah, there's probably too powerful a foe for the electrical transformer. Okay. Look, it's nice. I like the journal, the objectives. Okay. So I checked that the flashlight went out. Okay. I won't go gloss over all that stuff here because we've already kind of... I've done that in a previous video. I'm going to check out, see if there's any more changes.
By all appearances, the general store also served as a post office. Letters and packages awaited the locals' daily visit.
It's for the cash register. They put it over here. Ah! Because you're moving all kinds of things around. So I gotta get in the garage because I need another thing. What's the temperature at, though? Oh, it's... My stress is going up a little bit. I don't know if I need a cigarette. I might need a cigarette. Getting all stressed out, man. Definitely a beautiful game, though. More kind of a realistic, long, dark graphics. But okay. Let's go. I can imagine this is in the same place. See if there's anything new. Nope. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, we got a radio. So that a little bit. That's nice. Okay, so let's go back out. I like it. Okay, so let's head back up. Pay no attention to that giant iceberg right there. That's a little weird. That doesn't bother you at all? Oh, we actually take a photograph of that. Ah, so they changed that up a little bit.
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Look at that working. And we got it running. All right. Oop. Get this working again. Seems so difficult for some reason. There we go. Right in the mummy daddy button. Okay, so temperature's gonna go up insanely quickly, actually. Okay. Okay, but then actually there was an iceberg here earlier that they moved out of here. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've changed it up quite a bit. They've added some stuff, changed stuff around. So it'll be kind of a new experience. We'll make it, I think there's a little candy bars. Might as well add theft to our crimes here. Vandalism, theft. Okay, so let's actually go move that over there. Turn the garage on. I should get the garage on now. So we can get that crowbar. Just take that off. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, maybe I probably need like looks like tinder plugs probably. I'm gonna guess that's a tinder plug. I don't know. Power's on. Okay. Nothing's still in the trunk. I thought that is something we can grab. I'm just kind of curious. Let's actually check. Cigarettes.
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had
That gets
more
rid of your.
trouble breathing when he
Puts
wasn't
up your stress.
cigarette. But
Wow,
it
you
was
didn't even.
a
You
personal
got like one
choice.
drag on that. What the hell? Who smokes like that?
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp.
Yeah.
Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Beat somebody up with the head. Guess we gotta head back over here. Yeah, but apparently, yeah, people weren't figuring out some of the puzzles and clues and stuff. This is check people streaming on Twitch. I did stream this a little bit, but I'd already played through a majority of it, so I really wasn't having a problem. Must have been somebody else. Was there no garbage over there? Oh, yeah, there is. Because there's a little note in here.
Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Okay. So we'll go up over this way. And we'll cover some of this more in a later video. I don't want to give away all stories so far. Because it kind of does, since this is early access, it does some stuff. It doesn't go through the whole thing, though, so eventually you will be wandering around, yeah, like, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty much nothing because this story's not done yet. Yeah, let's follow the wolf tracks. We'll see a truck that was actually, you passed it on the way in, which will wind up there. A little bit of a disturbance. I kind of wish we had Witcher senses right now. Okay. Well, that is not
I
normal.
wondered what the hell could that thing be? It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
No wolf could. I think that was
The
Bugs
pump was
Bunny.
running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
That's kind of weird that he just said that out in
All
the
of
middle
a
of
sudden,
nowhere.
Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams, a cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
Ha! No. There's a journal here.
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
Okay, there's some kind of beast haunting the people of the village. Paranormal. Yeah. Probably a Yeti.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A
739.
path suddenly appeared before Carl.
Remember that? That might be important later. Just to that car that we saw on the way in.
The vision slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand.
Ah, still no chance.
Back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Oh, we should not have taken those shrooms before we started this case.
That had to be the worst parking job ever.
Ah!
Who was Carl to judge, though?
Oh, yeah.
It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Yeah, apparently I gotta get gas, though. And weird, my car is now parked by... Ghost? Apparently they didn't trust me to park my own car.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily.
I gotta go
In
hit
all
the pump.
likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the
So you had to hit the store. So they're gonna make you make sure you do that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hit the power. Oh, we'll switch that over to, there we go. Pump is on. And I'm not gonna pay. Now, you see the gas prices out here? That's really quite nice. Woo. It's crazy. Alright. I can get gas. We can do this. You put it right through the cap. That's not how you... Oh. Did we get gas? I'm assuming we got gas. Yeah, I guess we got gas. So, gang, this is a Kona so far. I still like it. I still like it. It's a little bit different with those doing four standalone games. We'll have to see where that develops. Not episodic. So, get probably about 3 hours of gameplay, a narrative-driven tale, a little bit of survival elements in there, thrown in there for a little bit extra on you. Ooh, that bridge is new as well. Holy crap! I would not drive on this bridge. Oh, they've added that. That is nice. Oh wait, so they added a big medical sign so you would know. Okay, I'll keep playing. I was about to do an outro there, but I'm kind of intrigued now. See if they change this up. They added a bunch of steps too. Oh, they added a bunch of spruce. They've spruced this up. Let's get out and see. Actually, check this out pretty early on. So this is ooh, look at this. That's a nice touch. The bridge and everything as well. Because everybody puts their keys there. Because that's just the stupidest thing to do. Oh, that's what we need to make a fire.
There
Okay.
should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
Medical emergency in town. Doctor there is sick. If he does, it won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. Oh, wow. This is a small town.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Check our temperature. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Close the door, though. Seems we don't have any power. Could we get that going, though? We do have enough now. We do have enough. Fire! Oh, we have made fire. Sorry, yeah, so the game is starting to spruce up a little bit more. I thought it was okay already, but yeah, it made that little nice touches. Change it around a bit. So I imagine the story's going to kind of change as it evolves. Alright guys, it's my time at Kona. I'll be exploring some more, and I'll bring any new changes further down in the story. But don't expect a full story. You know, it's the ongoing early access that developed in beta. So the whole thing isn't done yet, but expect about 3 hours when you're done. It's going about I think about $9-10 American right now. So I would have to say that is worth the money. So I'm a little leery on the 4 standalone games. And they did change the name from Kona Day 1 to just Kona, because you don't want to get Day 1 Gary's Incident. You don't want to be anywhere near that game or associated with it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next episode.